Hey, beautiful soul. So I'm slowly trying to ease my way back from my sabbatical or my little hiatus or my break. But the Lord really dealt with me. It is so important to be obedient when the Lord tells you to take a break and spend some time with Him. I just did a six-part series last week. Over the past couple of weeks, I posted about the pain that shaped me, and what the Lord showed me in this time where I was able to spend some time with Him is that that pain will continue to come back up until you deal with it. And a lot of times I find myself, why am I still thinking about this certain thing that happened to me? Why can't I get over this? And why can't I get over this one individual person? And it's because the Lord would allow those things to keep coming up until you deal with them, but on the second hand, he will allow those things to come up so that you can acknowledge them, so that you can help other people come out through the power of your testimony. So many people are out here living in other identities through their hair, their makeup. They could use so many things to cover up. I live in a different neighborhood. I drive this car. These are all things covering up who we used to be, because a lot of people are ashamed of who they used to be. And let me tell you, this is a tactic of the enemy, because the enemy knows if you keep who you used to be hidden, a lot of people won't be saved from the power of your testimony, because there are people who are waiting for you to come out. There are people for you waiting for you to say, you know what, this happened to me too, and this is how I got over this. Let me pray for you. So don't be deceived in this season of the enemy saying, if I was you, I wouldn't tell people that. We have no reason to be ashamed. The Lord has already forgiven us, redeemed us, and a lot of us are healed, but we are not doing the work in the will of our Father. So I just did a podcast too that we talked about stop hiding who you used to be. I was out here because of my past and the things I had went through, and I didn't have people to teach me the right way to go. Not saying that they didn't try, but at some point it kind of fell through the cracks. I was a 304. I smoked, I drank, I party. I did all of these things in life because I was trying to cover up the things that had happened to me, trying to cover up who I was. But what justice would I do anyone if I try to even cover it up now, knowing that I might have a little sister out here, or a little cousin, or a little girl, or another woman out here who is going through the same thing and is at the point of unaliving themselves, or at the point of, running into diseases, getting into situations and doing things that they're not supposed to be doing out here. I will be doing the work in the will of my Father in injustice if I don't tell people who I am. So make sure you're doing the work in the will of God out here. I love y'all.